And now,
Oh, yes.
I'm not going to say anything, but you're going to say
Are we
something.
going to bring up the...
Yeah, how are we going to bring this up? How are we going to bring this up?
Yes.
You know why? We're going to bring this up because it's the Pantang segment.
Okay.
Y'all want to know who the two amazing performers that we have for the night?
Let's welcome them.
Yeah, let's
Ready?
welcome them. Okay, ready? We're now going to call on stage Hatta and Gloria.
Yes.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you.
Hi.
I'm very touched to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Being part of this project.
For the Pantang segment.
Pantang segment, yes. So, shall we do this?
Yes,
Gloria Tan.
If you give me strength, I will. I will. Okay,
Thanks.
Sorry, boss. Sorry. Okay, so today we will be dealing with the worst condolence messages ever received. And there's one thing I would like to address before we go on. Okay, Hatta Syed.
Yes.
What was this text message that you sent your friend?
Okay. So I sent this text message. I said, "Stay strong." Why?
To your friend who was grieving.
Yeah.
You just said stay strong.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh,
that
is it?
That time.
Okay, then what do you see wrong now?
Recently I Googled
Hey, no, you know what? Come, learning journey.
Oh, learning journey, sit down. Okay,
learning journey.
can.
Tell me lah, what you learn now.
So I recently Googled a few days ago because of this thing lah. I Googled and then I said, they sit under worst condolence message.
What did they say?
Something about I don't know. It's like you're not sensitive to the person, that it might sound as you're commanding the person to stay strong. But actually, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean stay strong.
So what did you mean?
I mean, okay lah. I mean to like persevere. You know what, no matter what. That was my tone actually. But
okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
actually, my tone was stay strong. You get what I mean? Right? Yeah, I guess that's why sometimes when you type and when you say it, it's different. So what I meant was, hey, stay strong.
So why you never just call your friend? Oh, she said it.
But the thing is, okay, I'm a very. Hey, alamak jatuh.
Hey, my bag.
Alamak, my bag. Sorry. I'm a very. I love texting.
Yeah.
I don't call.
Okay.
Because I believe when you call, you cannot multitask. You call, you're like, hey, alamak, then I cannot concentrate.
So you text, stay strong.
I text strong, I can do this. I can, like that.
Okay. You know, I'm going to ask everybody.
So please ask them whether is this stay strong.
Yeah. Okay. How many of y'all, just a show of hands, okay? How many of y'all think that stay strong is too insensitive of a text message? That right? Sorry. It's okay. We put our hands up. It's fine. No judgment in this zone. Yes. It's a safe zone.
Open for discussion. There's no right, there's no wrong.
There's really no right, no wrong answer. Okay.
For those at home also, if you want to leave us messages, please do. Okay, let me
leave messages for Hatta Syed, please.
Yes, stay.
Okay.
Sabo.
So for me, I stand on the side that, okay, I can see both sides. So lame, good lame.
Wow, you get more pay like that. Habis already.
I get complained. Why Gloria Tan?
Grab credits.
No more grab credits. No, okay. So for me, I can see both sides of the situation. But I think as a person who receives this message, you know what? I'm gonna push it to you guys.
Yes, please.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when someone says, when you're going through the process and like the very first stage of grieving, and someone says stay strong? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? There's no right or wrong. Like for me, I'll share mine. Personally, I'll be like, apa sah dia ni?
No, because you know why?
How to stay strong?
No, the thing is because, okay, I see it like a lot of people use stay strong. So I'm like, okay lah, stay strong.
Okay.
I thought maybe it's harmless, man.
I hear
strong,
from the audience
short
first.
and sweet. Rather than, hey.
Next time aku stay strong kan kau. Okay, please, I would like to hear from the audience.
Anybody, yes.
What's your first impression when someone says stay strong? Anyone can share that there are mics from
I can see Ahmad. Yeah. Doctor, doctor, sorry.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Doctor,
yes,
Dr.
it's Doctor
Ahmad. Yes.
Amin. Dr. Amin, not Dr.
Dr.
Ahmad.
Amin, sorry, Dr. Amin. I just say Ahmad, sorry, Dr. Amin.
I don't know. I'm quite on the fence about this matter, but I wouldn't necessarily like receiving that somewhat. Like
why do you say you don't you
because I'm not strong. As in that period, I might be grieving quite strongly, and to be receiving that, I'm like, but I'm not strong now. So how can I stay strong? So it's just my thought.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I actually agree with you on that. That's like the most vulnerable point, right?
Yeah.
Then you ask me to stay strong. Apa sah? It's like when someone's super broke, then you're like, be rich.
It's intonation.
Oh, sorry. If I come to you, then like, Hatta, I got no more money.
Yeah.
Be rich.
Yes. See the difference between be rich, that's commanding. But if you know that, you feel comforted and okay, I think I will be rich.
See, I hear so many no's. You better go check the iPad now. I'm just saying, I don't want to check. I don't even have my phone.
But it's okay. People make mistakes. I made mine.
Yeah.
So so what I learned is, I Googled again now. So instead of saying, stay strong, you can actually say this. Okay, this is what somebody said. Okay, we can say this. May you be given, may you be given the strength to face your challenges.
You cannot read your handwriting, you see.
Mine got doctor handwriting.
Oh,
yes. Instead of doctor, I self-proclaimed doctor. So this is what I say. Instead of stay strong, you say, may you be given the strength to face your challenges. See, I learned. I admit.
Okay, no, I will applaud you.
Thank you.
For being able to face that as well. I do want to hear as well. What would y'all prefer to receive as opposed to stay strong? Because I would want to know for myself for future reference as well. What would y'all prefer to hear if you're going through adversity? What would the message be that you would prefer receiving? If it's a text message, okay, I against text messages.
Okay, I do agree that after reading up and then realizing that stay strong. Yeah, it does appear to be commanding and
cold.
Cold. Yeah, true, very cold and just like stay strong.
Yeah.
Like you can't be bothered, is it?
Yeah,
you can't be bothered to write it.
We hear it from them.
Yeah, sure.
And for the home viewers as well, what would you prefer receiving as well? What would y'all prefer receiving? Let's just have a little think about it, and then maybe we could get some.
Okay, I think we have something here from Siti and Anissa. They said, no, sorry. Oh no, that's another. I thought it was something to do with it. No. Please continue with the. I thought it was my eyes cannot see properly.
Boss, help!
Please pardon me because I don't have my glasses with me. So when I see the message, actually it was for the other segment.
It's okay, astigmatism. Yeah. I also have. Stay strong. What would you all prefer receiving? Anyone would like to try, or I don't know. Oh yes, please.
Oh. Okay, so you can address yeah, fine.
Please introduce yourself.
Yes, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dalia.
Hi, Dalia.
Hi, Dalia.
I forgot the question now.
Sorry. Did I hi Dalia too loud? What is the message that you would prefer receiving when you are faced with times of adversity?
I don't think there's anything that I would prefer. Because I'm not a person with words, so I feel you, Hatta. Sometimes constructing sentences is so hard, and I know it's a very sensitive situation, but I may not know what to say, right? So I hope people don't take it so. What's the word?
Too heavily,
like really read so much into it. Just think, stay strong, stay strong.
For me, the question is, if I'm the receiver, right? I mean, I will appreciate already that somebody is extending and sending words. You see, but not everybody is so fluent and eloquent with words. I think I'm one of them. So I'm always asking her, okay, what should I say? Whether it's any occasion. Seriously, I really don't know what to say, and I tend to say the wrong things. So I'll get somebody who's better with words to help me write it.
Plus, it's a that kind of situation. Sometimes you just want to find the right words and you don't know. So I thought, okay, just keep it short. Okay, I have something here from
let me just
online.
address this.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah, but Dalia, what stood out to me was that you actually checked with someone else. before you send that message. I think even that extra little step, because it's like,
I don't have
Yeah.
somebody next to me or right now, right? Then it's difficult.
yeah,
I think crafting these things are quite difficult.
yeah.
I think just today I kind of offended a friend also
Oh.
because I wasn't sensitive.
You told the friend stay strong also.
No, but my friend said, Dahlia, use your EQ today, okay? Then I
Whoa! Pedas!
No,
Pedas!
but I understand.
Chili padi times 150.
I understand. Certain things are sensitive, you see. So then I said, okay, sorry. Then I switch off WhatsApp.
Right.
I don't dare, yeah.
Okay. No, I guess yeah. And then maybe this would be something that everyone kind of has to relook into. The people who are receiving, how sensitive on a level should they be, and do they?
But we can't. I mean, how do we stop
I
somebody
actually
from?
don't really want to call the boss out to
Oh
ask
yeah.
the
I think we
boss
should.
for
Yeah,
this.
we should. Yeah.
I want to call the.
Yes.
No, sorry, not boss. Neighbor.
boss, neighbor.
Sorry, we call
Someone
the neighbor
call
for
again,
their thoughts. Which one you want?
The
You want
abang
the call or you want?
The other neighbor busy.
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't
Oh,
hear.
okay.
neighbor dah
Yeah.
sampai.
Hello, hello.
selamat
We never
datang.
call, he come already.
Buat macam rumah sendiri.
Okay, yeah, memang
please,
rumah.
please.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, thank you for your sharing, Dahlia, and also I think just as a response to what korang duduk.
Silakan lah.
Okay.
Buat macam rumah sendiri.
Yeah, I think that the thing is our intention sometimes gets lost, right? Especially when dealing with a situation of grief, which we are focusing on, grief of the other party, and ourselves in grief also. I think just now earlier also Big was talking about the stages of grief, but they are not necessarily sequential, right? When you get it, and at the same time, when we are at a vulnerable state, we hope that people can afford us that sensitivity, but at the same time, what if we are not able to know? I think the intention of wanting to offer that support is the most important. And it brings me to the point of preparedness, I guess. If we don't talk about it, and if you don't explore the topic, then how do we ever get to a point where we can talk about it in a healthy manner? And that is something that I think we are trying to explore, which is why these conversations are very important. And at the same time, also why these conversations are hard to have and also sometimes very awkward. And all we can do, I guess, is to stay strong through that, right? But the question of text messages as well. What form, how do we do that? Is not sending a message, if we can't deliver in person, better than sending a message where tone cannot be read? And I guess there's no real do's and don'ts in that sense.
Yeah.
It's about exploring and having and going through it yourselves. And at the end of the day, what do you want to achieve with that, right?
But actually, during the time when you're grieving, I mean, you are grieving. There's no time. You say me stay strong. Then you're like, how this person says stay strong? So short, and then there's no time for you to, because you're so busy grieving that you won't think, you just say, okay lah, this person sent me a text, so sweet.
And most of the time, maybe it's somebody else who is reading that. Maybe it's on a Facebook message, or maybe somebody else who's reacting to that, right?
Yes.
So
they should chill.
I'm just going to address this real quick, what we have online.
Yep.
There are people who talk about, Faris says that he appreciates when someone sends a message saying that, is there anything I can do for you? Actually, I would appreciate that as well. Like, is there anything I can do for you? People say send a prayer emoji. I guess that's really up to personal interpretation for that. Someone says no right or wrong, it's just individual perception during that difficult time, which I agree as well, because everyone has different levels of acceptance. So I think really when it comes to something like this, everyone has varying levels of how much they want to give and how much they want to receive. Receiving would be the one who's going through adversity. Yes, sorry, Dahlia.
Okay. I think now I'm able to think about it. I think some of us are able to go into our emotions and respond emotionally, I suppose. But I think there are some of us who, when there's a situation, crisis maybe, the brain goes into, practical things. What can I say? Or my brain goes into, what to do next as a practical thing, not emotional. So I guess for me, maybe I I do that. I tend to do that. I go into a practical sharing when the person is feeling emotional. So then it becomes a bit salah, right? A bit wrong frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I need to remember, okay, this is an emotional thing. I need to react emotionally and not practically, right? It's not the right time, I guess. Yeah, I think some people have to step back a bit.
Yeah, with reference to what you just said, I mean, like, personally for me, I am not good with words, seriously, you know. So, especially when it comes to this kind of situations like grieving, I don't know how to, I don't know what to say. You know, so I thought, okay, that's why I said, just keep it short, and rather than, and I really don't know what to say. So, yeah, but that turns out, stay strong is insensitive or commanding. I never had those intentions in my mind when I said, you know, my intentions were pure.
I just want to, just for my personal, like, out of my own curiosity, is there anyone else here that struggles with sending out, like, condolence messages? Anyone else? You do? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
Well,
yeah, okay.
quite
So that is people, quite,
yeah.
Then I would like to maybe say that it really depends on each individual on this situation. Yeah, so maybe Hatta, don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe stay strong isn't as terrible as it seems. You know.
No, but again, it's a lesson learned. I mean, I will just have to.
But at the same time, it's also that awareness that you guys have, right?
Yes.
The awareness that, okay, maybe I'm not the best at this, but I want to say something because I know this person needs that, right? And I think you're right in the sense maybe the person who is grieving may not necessarily be the most affected unless it's something really, really terrible or insensitive, and then maybe they'll remember it for a long, long time. But at the end of the day, I think, just to bring back to what Vic said earlier about grieving in silence, I mean, there are people who feel like that's all they have to do, and I think also not knowing how to accept the help then, right? So what is this? The message maybe is a signal that, hey, we are here for you, but is that signal something that people will accept? And
is that what they really need at that point? Yeah.
And maybe they don't know how to accept it sometimes, right? Also, so I guess it's a conversation that we hope to keep on having, and it helps to have that awareness of at least where should we not go, or where should we, you know, like, I really like the suggestion that Faris gave about what can we do to help? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it is something practical and it shows you care. So it communicates a few things at the same time, right? And maybe that's something that we can practice in for future instances, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so maybe don't be too hard on yourself. Stay strong.
Thank you.
What that? We have a new neighbor.
I'll go and check first, huh?
Actually, I got scared.
Our house is busy. Yes. Oh, apa tu?
What's that? Overrun.
You want me to run? No?
It's overrun.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move away so you guys also can move on.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, neighbor.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, next time bring something like food or something. Hungry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All the neighbors come at the same time.
Wow, they say we overrunning.
Overrunning. Yeah, everyone agrees as well online as well. Everyone's got different messages.
So okay lah, I feel better now.
You feel better.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you,
Stay strong. Anyone here received like a yes? Hi. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You want to introduce yourself? Maybe you want to stand up. Can see you.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Hatta. My name is Rosdi.
Hi, Rosdi. Hi.
My kids love you and Kin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Seriously, I think it goes with the intent. Yeah. So don't feel bad. Your intent is to console, so I think it's fine. Keep it short. I lost my wife 10 years ago. And I was fortunate then because they didn't have smartphones. So, you know, otherwise I'd be getting lots of messages and I just hate them, you know, at that moment. A worse situation is it happens almost every other day, you know. People will send condolences, please accept our condolences, you know, and everyone's in a group when there's like 20 of us and you get all kinds of messages, and you realize that the person is not in the chat group. And that's the worst situation than ever, right? Sending all condolences, but actually the person is not in the chat group. Yeah. So that's the worst situation. Yours is a better one. So take heart. But, you know, when you say stay strong, in the army, we say soldier strong. Yeah. So that's even more powerful. Yeah, but I know what you meant. But, well, if I were to say it at this stage, if we must say 2 words in this condition, then it would just be stay safe.
That's true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rosie.
Thank you so much
for sharing.
Yeah. Well, should we go for one last one? I don't know if you have time for the last one.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you think we'll get chased out?
It
won't be the first time we got chased out, right?
You just say one last one. We just share with them, all right?
And like one last, maybe a bad message.
Bad message,
Yeah,
yes.
like a bad condolence message. Do you all have anybody here receive like terrible condolence messages? Something. Oh yes, Ahmad,
Somebody
I see you
has?
nod your
Ahmad,
head. Ahmad, I saw you nod your head.
We should just give him a
Ahmad
gift
was
or
not
something.
planted. Okay, I didn't even know he was coming. He's our friend.
Hi, hello. I remembered about 12 years ago when my grandmother passed away, and I texted some of my friends. Instead of texting me something comforting, one of my now no longer friend said, "How did she go?"
Oh.
So I guess he was coming from the position of curiosity, or maybe it was my fault for not indulging information about how my grandmother passed away. But how did she go was the end of the friendship.
Yeah.
So a nicer approach would be to ask, may I know what happened?
Wait, I need to, I don't know. Guys, is there like a different side to this? Because like for me, for the top of my head right now, I'm thinking like, oh my God, that's so selfish. Like you're not checking on the person, all you're thinking about is like your own personal curiosity. But is there like a positive side to this? I don't know. Can we all think together? My head kind of pains.
I think we might have one to speed up things a bit.
Okay.
Because
Sorry,
we're overrunning. Sorry, guys.
I don't want to get the door knocking again.
Yeah. Maybe think about it. If any one of you has anything to answer later, you just let us know and then we can get back to it.
Yeah.
But for now, we have to continue with the next item, which